Hello, everybody, again, and welcome to another edition of the Punjabi Villans podcast. Today, I've got with me, without a doubt, probably two of the sexiest guys in the PV group. My man Monnie, and Guri. How you doing, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on?
Very well. How are you, mate? You're the sexy man of the group as well. Don't worry about
that. I've got a long way to go. Listen, boys. First of all, thanks a lot for joining. It's an international break, so it's always a bit of an odd podcast. So we're going to mix it up today a little bit. We've got basic agenda in terms of we'll discuss Villa's last match and whatnot, and then we'll just open the floor up, boys. We'll just have a conversation about what you want to do. But in general terms, we've had an international week, and it's always a little bit on the down in that terms. But going back a couple of weeks to Villa's last performance, we played Spurs, and we were high in confidence. The Everton match, then the United match, the expectations were a bit high. What did you make of that, Guri?
Yeah, it was a bit of a shame, a bit of an anticlimax. Well, we're very good at doing that, aren't we? We'd play absolutely awesome, score some fantastic goals, and then we walk into the next game thinking we're, proper Sherwala team, and then we get absolutely annihilated. It was, not good.
It wasn't. Money, we didn't play well at all, did we? We didn't turn up.
Well, this is Villa all over, isn't it? It's like Guri just said. We play well, then we play shit. Then we play well, then we play shit. So it's like, I think that's what Grealish gave us when he was in the team. He gave us just that consistency, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's our issue at the moment, and I think it could cost Dino his job if he's not careful, because to break into that next level of that next level, you need to start winning 3, 4, 5 games on the trot. You need to start getting like the points that we dropped at the start of the season. Just not good enough for the size of our club, and it's not good enough for how much money that we spent.
Yeah, and it's not good. Anyway. And it's not good for where we want to be. You're right. I think consistency massively is the point, isn't it? Is where we need to put those unbeaten runs and wins together and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I think the big thing as well is, Spurs are on the down. They had no confidence. And we go there and we literally did very hard to them and just, gave them a good boost.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like we should have smashed them. We should have absolutely smashed them.
Yeah.
It's like...
Karen, sorry.
No. I was gonna say it like Guri said, they're on the down, isn't it? So it's just you just gotta grab them by the throat and just finish them off.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think they were there for the taking. Yeah, well, exactly. They were there for the taking, and there's been a couple of conversations about Joe Grealish or whatever his name is. There's been a couple of conversations about other players coming into the team a bit more in terms of we're not over reliant on this one player. But you're 100% right. A game like that Spurs game is where we can say, Jolly Jack, take the ball and at least try something and maybe bring something in, because looking back at some of the old footage when he did play, he carried the ball, he'd do stuff, and he'd goes past players. So in that sense, it was a bit of a missed opportunity, massively.
How come he's not playing Bundia then? What's up with that?
I don't think the formation suits Bundia. I don't think he trusts him in a having then Ings. Having Ings, Watkins, and Bundia without tracking back. I don't think he trusts the three just to stick up. I'm not sure what his defensive qualities are like, if I'm honest.
Well, he said it. He loves a 1-0 win, doesn't he? That's his thing. Why does he want to risk a bit of flair and a bit of show off?
Dino said that. Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't know Dino said that. Oh, shit. No way. Yeah, no, I think Bundia's the only one that's got that flair, that trickery, that this, that, the other. I don't know. I just don't understand why he doesn't play him. But you're right. I think it's his formation, and it's a formation.
Yeah, I think so, because and that's a little bit confusing. And he's brought 2 really good wingers. We've got Traore, really good, skillful winger. He might not be consistent, but he's a good team squad player at the moment. And then we've got Bailey. Then we've got Bundia. It doesn't look as if playing Watkins and Ings up front is going to benefit us playing an attacking play. 4-3-3 would always have a good attacking formation. Unfortunately, 3-5-2 is more like 5-3-2 most of the time, isn't
it? Yeah. Thing is, why does he play Watkins on the wing then?
Yeah,
so Ings up front, Watkins on one wing, and then Bundia on the other wing.
It's almost like I was going to say, it's almost like he said now he's not going to play him on the wing. Now he's not playing on the wing. He needs to. You're right. I think he needs to.
oh, he needs to do something because at the moment there's no point. Bloody winning one, losing one, then winning. It's just stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah, the person that plays that 10 role, they have to have that major confidence to go, right, yeah, I've got the freedom to pull out that flair. You know, the way that Dino's playing it feels like he's not allowing that confidence.
Yeah. You know what it is? You know it's like Sporting Villa at the moment. It's like, yeah, it's like you come back from the pub, you sit on the sofa, your wife or girlfriend comes on you, kisses your head off, rubs up your hair, and says, "Come to the bedroom." Then you go to the bedroom and she's asleep. So it's like on one moment you feel on top of the world, and then the next moment you're in the gutter. You think,
game over.
God, what's going on here?
Yes,
That's what it feels like at the moment.
But on a slight positive spin, I mean, out of the 3 games, you'd take 6 points, right?
Yeah.
So in that analogy, for our brothers who are single and kuware halle, even the hair ruffling and the kiss will do, and you know what I mean?
Oh my God, that's like 9 points at the moment.
Well, I have a different one, unfortunately, that I never had my hair ruffled. It's always a touch of the bug.
It's rough.
You can tell when Guri's had a good time and his bug slightly diddy.
That's it. It's when she grabs the gun. That's the problem.
I know it is. You just you can't get in the groove of being happy when you support Villa at the moment. It's just like up and down. You get frustrated and stuff like that. But you know what? That's what we've been like for a while now.
Well, that's the difference between a top 6 team, isn't it? We lack that consistency and we lack that killer edge.
Yeah. And that's what. But the thing is, Guri, we spent so much money. We need to start having that.
Yeah.
And we've got the players. Look at Ings. Ings he could be a 25 goal a season striker. He could easy. Yeah. You just gotta give him the ball.
He looks like, again, he doesn't want to sit there and wait to be that poacher that Ings is.
No.
Like, you know, I love seeing him play because he's tracking back. You know, he's getting there. He's tackling, but he's wasting his energy and he's not being in that poacher role that he should be.
Yeah.
We're not playing to his qualities, are we?
Well, this is the thing. Are we playing our best players in their best positions and making tactics around what their strengths are? I don't know if we are. You know, but you know, it's easy watching from the stands. Yeah, you know, scratching your ass, shouting at people.
But one of the things we had a really good defensive back 5 last season, the back 4, and then Emi, you know. He's changed. Yeah. The only thing for me is he's changed. Yeah, mess around with the rest of the team sometimes. You need to experiment. But the back have to be consistent. And I think he's swapped it with Young. He swapped Target, Cash and Cons and whatnot. And I think he switched that around a bit too much. That needs to be the back 4, and then the goalkeeper is what it should be. But but I think he's trying to accommodate at the moment, and that's where it's disappointing because. I don't know. I mean, it's been 3 years. We've had him for 3 years now. There's lots in the media recently when he first joined. And in all, you know, from where we were, there's a lot of that gratefulness that actually, you know, we've improved. And some of it's been luck. He went on that 10 game winning streak where we actually made it on the playoffs. And then, you know, even the playoffs penalties against West Brom and you know, staying up, that ghost goal, all that kind of stuff. So you know, you've got to have a bit of luck with you. But but I'm feeling it with you, Monnie. Exactly what you're saying is that I think he's running out of time.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it sounds crazy, and I think we sound like spoiled brats at the moment. It's like we're forgetting for the last 10 years we've been shite, and it's like we get a bit of success and spend a bit of money, and then we want the world. So it is you know, it is silly in a way, but you expect more from Villa with the players that they've got, and kind of the money that they've spent and the backing that they've got. The crowd's behind him now, so you can't use COVID as an excuse. You know, you know what? Hamraj pulled out a good point when we was with him. Shout out to Hamraj. He was saying Target is going to be a bit more exposed this season because what people used to do last season is because Grealish used to play on that side. A lot of the kind of defensive duties were taken away from him because Grealish was just taking everyone on I think. But now, Grealish ain't there, so he's going to get kind of quote-unquote exposed a lot. And I thought
he has already, hasn't he?
Yeah, so I thought it was an interesting take. That was.
No, I think I completely agree with that.
Yeah. I didn't think about it like that actually. It was like, yeah, you know what, that's true, because you take, it's like Neville without Beckham in it. It's without Beckham, Neville would have got roasted, but Beckham used to do the job of two men going up and down. So it's one of them.
But do you think that Bailey coming on will give that target that bit of relaxation again?
Yeah, I think so. But Bailey's really injury prone, isn't he?
Well, obviously.
You know what? You say that, right? You say that, but apparently at Leverkusen, he didn't have that many injuries. I was looking into it, thinking, have we just brought another crook player? But apparently, his injury record was really good. But I do take your point on Jack, where he occupied those players because he had that fear factor from them. They didn't go down their right hand side because they knew they'd have to double up against Jack. And you're right. Yeah. I think maybe when Bailey comes back, because of the speed and the fear that he'll put into players, that might give him a little bit more. But we just need. Yeah. I don't think at the moment we've had a consistent squad where we can actually go, right, this is our best team going forward. Then maybe he plays his best formation, which might push Ollie. I don't know.
Don't you think now we're going to struggle because the expectation of Bailey coming on?
Yeah.
Like everyone's going to just wait for Bailey. Like the rest of the players aren't going to put it out the bag. They're just going to wait for Bailey.
It's like when you take your top off, Guri, in public, the expectation's there.
Exactly. The problem is the expectation is high, but reality is crap.
When you just caned 4 Prote, then the reality kicks in. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's but true. No, it is not. You know what it is with Bailey though? He's one of those guys, I think, that he loves the limelight. So, when people have got their camera on him and the stars are on him and everything, he loves it. So, that expectation, I think he'll embrace it. I think some people will shy away from the limelight and get nervous and get pressured and they start flapping. But I think Bailey's the opposite. I think he's that outlandish kind of character.
But you can see that in his celebration when he didn't actually score from the corner, where it's an own goal. He just loved it. He milked it. He proper milked it.
Yeah.
Great, 100%. I think the only thing is with him is that there was a little bit of a rumor coming with him that he's a little bit of a maybe because he's attention seeking, maybe because he likes the limelight, that he might disrupt the changing room a little bit. I don't know, but you just hope that he actually does come to it. And he seems like a proper nice lad when you see him on the socials and stuff. He's on it and stuff. But
it's funny. It's like Bailey is an attention seeker, loves the limelight, got a massive ego, and causes disruption. He's like a drunk uncle in a wedding, in a Punjabi wedding. Everyone's got that drunk cha-cha mustard in it that is like, he's a bit minters, gets pissed up and causes trouble at a wedding. That's what he's like.
You know what comes to mind there? But, you know when they do the you got Nachas and Sada someone when they're doing Bhangra dances. Other dance groups are available. But when they're doing the dances, you can just imagine this guy jumping on saying, maybe got that Bhangra, maybe one up Bhangra. Just getting in the way and knocking them all over. Jesus.
Yeah, no, I mean, hopefully he comes back and he smashes it. I think he will, to be fair. I think he's a really good signing.
Yeah, he showed some serious quality, I think. But we can't rely on him. We can't have the team thinking, it's all down to him.
No, I agree. Yeah.
We've got to get it from. I think Buendia just needs that chance to just settle in the team, and we need Ings really firing. And then where do you put Watkins when you got Buendia and Ings on there? That's the problem.
Yeah. I think Watkins is one of those guys. I think he can play in any position you put him in, because I think he's good, and I think he runs. Obviously, he runs a lot, but I think you can trust him. Like a James Milner, he can like a 7 out of 10 every game.
Yeah.
I think Watkins is that kind of player, but I don't know, man. He's that top scorer last season. Why would you play him on the wing? I understand what Dino's saying, but then why did you buy Ings? You got it, and 4-4-3-5-2. I don't think is our best formation.
No, I agree.
Because so I don't know, man. It's hard.
But I also think that with Watkins, if you did watch him a lot of his games, he did come off the side. He likes drifting to the left quite a lot. Yeah. So so maybe that could work. That he plays a 4-3-3 where it's a loose number. Because even Jack, to be fair, although he ended up on the wing on the left, he roamed around a lot. So it could work. It could work. I think what's interesting, the interesting dynamic for me is Saddam McGinn. Like he's smashing it for Scotland, and he plays a bit of an advanced role for them. And I was thinking that when we played Nakamba with Louise, that McGinn's got that bit of a free role, but he still seems restrained. What you said earlier about Chacha not letting them loose.
Yeah.
A little bit there as well, because it's like, if McGinn's got the quality to go and score and turn up at the box last minute, Scholesy-esque or Lampard-esque.
McGinn's frustrating, man. I think Rick said it. He's like, he has 4 shit games, 1 worldie, and then 4 shit games and 1 worldie. He's like, it's so frustrating because that on his day he's unplayable. The kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he could dominate fucking any midfield because he's
that
got
Chitta movie does, man. Yeah, that Chitta movie does, man.
He's got a big head.
I've seen that move a lot in the works back in the day.
Wow,
yeah, but he was better looking than half the birds in the works back in the day as well.
Well, I didn't even know if the birds were birds.
Yeah, but McGinn, fair play. He is ugly, man. He is proper ugly. He's like, you gotta be 18 to look at him. He's that ugly.
He's got those eyes, man. He's got those eyes. He's a joker, isn't he? Yeah, that's the thing. I think we getting our players back. So international break's gone. Getting our players back and getting a little bit of momentum. We need momentum results now. We got the Wolves coming up, and that's got to be in terms of their form as well. I know we talk about Tottenham, but we got to look at that and think that's got to be a winning game.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah, we do.
Definitely.
We do 100%. Because I think if we start getting a little bit of a skid, have we got the character? I mean, Tyrone and Emmy are really good characters, to be fair.
Yeah.
So maybe we have got the characters. Probably answered my own question there. I was about to say, have we got the characters to kind of get the lad together and make sure they do? But we do have good characters. I think Emmy and Tyrone, they're really good captains. Is Emmy vice captain?
I'm not good question. I'm not sure. I think McGinn.
No, I think McGinn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But look at the stature of Emmy right now. Like, look at how Messi is bigging him up. It's insane, isn't it? To have a keeper who, by arguably the best player in the world, is saying this is the best keeper in the world.
Well, the thing is, it's how long we're going to keep him for.
Yeah, that's what went through my head.
How long we're going to keep him for.
Well, he's been nominated for like one of those awards, hasn't he? Like the best goalkeeper in the world awards.
Oh no! The thing is, he should be. He should be playing at the highest level, and hopefully because we've given him a chance. He's got a bit of loyalty to us and gives us another couple of seasons. But he's good enough to play at the highest level.
Yeah, but I think it's one of them. Is if we don't break that top 6 in the next 2 years,
that's
are we just going to be back in that old Martin O'Neill era where we're pushing, but we never make that break?
That's the thing, isn't it? That is the thing. It is a case of where are we going? And like I said, we sound like spoiled brats at the moment because of where we were 2-3 seasons ago. But because of the potential that we've got, we have to. And the thing is, you've got to be ambitious as well, though. You've got to have high expectations. If you don't have high expectations, then what's the point?
You might as well be a Burnley, innit?
Yeah, that's it. You might as well survive in the league every year, and then that's it. So, you got.
Yeah. The thing is that obviously we've got loads of money. We're going to be hopefully aspiring to be top 6. But then, how can we attract the player that wants to come to us rather than go to the top 6 at the moment? Like Newcastle are going to have the same issue now. They're going to spend money like no one's business. But are they going to be able to attract these players?
We'll have to give them say, all right, if you sign for Villa, we'll give you 2 Big John franchises.
Give you a money cuddle.
Part of the deal. Yeah, money cuddle.
That's it.
But from the players we've got, and you mentioned Martinez about how long we can keep him for. Apart from a traditional top 6 team in that sense, and they seem like the type of characters that will say, now again, that could change overnight. That could change. Look, I want to go to another club because Champions League, etc.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the players we've got. And Newcastle comes to mind in that. It's like if they come after players, the current top 16 players won't necessarily go. It'll be from the Tottenhams, from the Villas, from the the teams in and around that the Evertons that will go to Newcastle because they're not there. Newcastle pay. Out of our players, I don't know who would want. First of all, no disrespect, but it's Northeast, man, and it's like treks from everywhere. But it's a lot of money. Would any of the players go? I'm looking at Tyrone and whatnot, and it seems like there's a bit of an attachment to Villa, and that might just me being romantic, but I don't know.
Maybe it comes down to money. If they offer like crazy wages, then who wouldn't go for crazy wages? But I don't know. Yeah, but your point is right, Sam. Is like they're not going to buy world class play, like as in from the top club straight away. It's a building process for them.
Yeah.
So they're gonna raid and cane all the top 10 teams, the best players for them, and then slowly build it up. So I mean, you're right.
How long is that slowly process?
I took Man City a good 10 years, isn't it?
Simon Jordan, he said they've got 3 seasons of Kulli Shutti because Ashley ran them in profit for so long. Financial fair play won't kick in for them for 3 years, like heavy spending. So he goes, they've got 3 seasons of like just blowing their wad. I just realized what I just said. Like just spending as much money as they can potentially, and then after 3 seasons, kind of dealing with it. So I reckon if they're in place, are they in place now then, or is it still?
Yeah, it's gone through as far as I know.
It's gone through, I think. Yeah.
So next season. So this summer, next summer, or even January, if they're in place.
Even January, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. They'll. I reckon 3 transfer windows. They'll be easy top 6, maybe even top 5, because they'll spend hard.
Yeah, but hopefully it's like that scenario you mentioned when ruffled hair and the kiss and stuff when when it is using that same word, but Gope says they're asleep. For me, it's like just let them wander around. Let us build that momentum, because I think we're doing it the right way. We're building up. We're getting the right players in. What looks like the right players. The structure that we've got from start to end looks good now.
Yeah,
I think it's Amanda Staveley. I don't know. I think she's going to be running it from the board perspective. Has she got football experience? It might go swimmingly for him, but I just. Maybe there's a little bit of a green-eyed envy there in terms of saying, "Oh man, come on, let's let Villa have its turn and let's get back up with Villa." And going back a little bit with that, for me, season-wise, successful season-wise, trophy for me is like, even if we finish top 10, but trophy for me, let's get some silverware. Let's get that done.
Yeah. I think that's really important. I think for us fans, we keep going on that we're a big team, but we got to prove that we're a big club. And I think without any kind of silverware, we just can't keep saying we're a big club, because there are bigger clubs right now.
No, I agree. I mean, are we still in all the cups?
No, we're at the League Cup, enough. We lost to Chelsea.
We're at the League, so it's just so it's just FA Cup.
And that's where and that's where it's. I'll tell you what. So we're going back switching a bit, but going back to the performance against Tottenham. If we lost the way we lost against Chelsea, where yes, the scoreline was greater, but we actually played in the league. We played really well against Chelsea. We created lots of chances.
Yeah.
And that's where it's disappointing. So you're right. we're at the League Cup. FA Cup now brings another opportunity. But then are we going to focus on league? It's that balance. And for me, it's been too long. 96. It's been too long. We need to get some silver under the belt.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. The problem is that the top team squads are so massive. Their second team is world-class players. So that's the problem you're always going to get. But like on a one-off game, I reckon we could be anyone on a one-off game.
Yeah,
I reckon.
Yeah,
that's another thing I've never understood about these big clubs. Like, so you got these, massive squads. You've literally got a awesome second 11.
Yeah.
What motivates those second 11 to stay? Is it just because they're?
It's the money, man. It's the money. It's the money in it. It's like, well, for their point of view, it's all right. I can chill here. Earn this much money, or I can go to. I mean, it's not the way footballers should think.
No.
But people look at Oscar for Chelsea.
Yeah.
He 25 or 25, 26. He went to China. The best years of his career.
Yeah. Even that. Was it that Pele for Southampton? What was the kid's name? I can't remember, but he went as well. Was it Pele or something? He was a great player. But you're right. Yeah, 100% right.
Oh yeah. I know who you're about.
Yeah. So some of the guys will go for the cash, but if you look at it, I mean, even Liverpool, they've got a great 11. They've got a great 11, but after that, it becomes not. It's not like Man City and Man United, Chelsea kind of levels in terms of their second 11 can't compete. So it's interesting. It's interesting with the motivation. But what you'll notice is that even in the last 5-6 years, whatever it's been, I think Man City have won the League Cup how many times? It's been a big club that's won the League Cup, even though they put the youngsters in Bella. They go and smash it afterwards. It's just that one little. We had a shocker against Arsenal in the FA Cup, but other than that, we had a chance in every other game that when we got to the final, the United Howard Webb final, and all those other ones that we've been semis and whatnot. It's just, it's just. I think life of a Villa fan.
Yeah, I think on a one-off game, saying that on a one-off game, I reckon we can do anyone. But it's just getting everyone up, motivated, and on it for the little games, I guess. I think if we're in the final, it's 50-50. We've been to Wembley more times in the last 4 or 5 years.
yeah. And you're saying that, you know what? I tell you what, and a one-off game, it's like me on a night out back in the day, man. It's like I can pull it, man. If I've had enough to drink, and she's had enough to drink, I can definitely pull. But it's dude, yeah. It happens less and less, and that's the problem when you get a bit of age. You're like, nah, maybe not anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's what we need is get Sam in there after a couple of glasses and motivate.
Yeah, no, it's true, man. It's on a one-off night, anything can happen in it. So
yeah. But sometimes that thing could be a bad thing.
Yeah. That's true.
This is true. We did have what was his name, Ross McCormack. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God,
lads, we've had some shocking signings as well in it over the years.
Yeah,
in terms of the money spent. Scott Hogan is another one. It's like we brought him. We brought him under Bruce, but Dean Smith didn't even get the best out of him. He played under Smith at Brentford.
Yeah, we've signed some shocking players, man. But
who comes to mind as one of the worst or one of the most like the terrible player, but actually we expected loads, and then he's got on the pitch and gone, oh dear.
McCormack and Zabia. There's been so many in the last few years. I can't even remember.
For me, it was it Burson? Like
he was special.
We went after him for so long. We didn't play him, and he was 50 when he came on.
Yeah, there has been some serious. We should put them in like an 11 and just see if they ever make each other, pass the ball to each other.
Yeah, you know what it is though. Everyone lies on their CV, innit? Everyone lies on their CV.
I've never. I'm 6'2", 72 kilos. Don't drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Never been out.
Yeah.
I know. So it's one of them. It's one of them. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we can get some consistency in our game. And
yeah.
I'll tell you what though, it was good. It was good being back at VP.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. On the Everton game, it was amazing. It was really, really.
It's great. Just the fact that stadium can hold the capacity now. Yeah. It is good.
And it is.
Yeah.
Villa Park is a scene.
Talking about stadiums, what did you think about the England game? The way that the Hungary fans and all that kind of stuff erupted the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that shit's ever going to stop. To be honest, I don't think
it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, how did they get in the stadium? They all had black hoodies on.
Yeah, it's the same ones. Yeah, the same ones that they were the ultras that got kicked out of their stadium over there, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. But I couldn't believe that the stewards were getting physically beaten.
Yeah.
I thought I was watching a little highlight reel of Broad Street.
Yeah. 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
But the country laws. I mean, I hopefully I'm not speaking out of turn, but I think the country laws are a bit draconian when it comes to LGBT and equality and diversity and all that kind of thing. I think they're a little bit maybe not with the time. So that reflects, doesn't it? If the politics like that, and the government's like that, it's going to come through.
Such a shame.
I mean, but the thing is, what can you do? I mean, if 30 hooligans come into a stadium, they can terrorize the whole stadium.
Yeah.
You can't do anything at that point. What they should have done is get like about 50 tasers out and tase everyone.
Get the old school Nekali Sorti in it. Remember those? Nekali Sorti on them, man, and smash them to bits. Boys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining on a dry Villa conversation in a sense because it's International Week, but you've made it enjoyable as ever, lads. So I really appreciate it.
No worries,
awesome.
Sammy boy.
Thank you for having us, mate.
No problem.
See you later, boys.
Speak soon, guys.
Cheers.